It's your boy, U-Goboy. That's Mongo, all right? This is the U-Goboy podcast channel. But before we start, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We got unfiltered, authentic conversations. We got sports talk. We got drops. Oh, yeah. So, Mongo, what should they do?
Like and subscribe.
Oh, yeah. Yahtzee. Let's start with the NBA Finals.
All right.
It's over. The Thunder in 7. The Thunder win the NBA championship. Round of applause for the Oklahoma City Thunder, the NBA champions. They're on top of the mountain. SGA, clean sweep. We got league MVP. We got Western Conference MVP. We got Finals MVP. We got All-Star, first-team NBA. Put together one of the best all-around seasons in NBA history. And the OKC Thunder, ghosts of Westbrook, Harden, Ibaka, and KD aside, they are your NBA champions. What are you going to remember from this 7-game thrilling finals or semi-thrilling finals as they take down the Pacers and become world champions for the first time?
Whew, that's a rough way to ask that question because within the context of the 7 games, very, very little. To be quite frank, right off the bat, no, classic. The shot of the playoffs was the Halliburton shot in Game 1 against the Knicks, right? No Kawhi double bounce or anything like that. I'll remember how wrong I was about these Pacers. I'll say that I had Thunder in 4. I think I took Thunder in 3.
Wow, savage! Savage is going. Thunder in 4 is diabolical.
We actually, I had set our date for the Tuesday after Game 4 for when we were going to record over at New Roads Media because I didn't think there was a chance we were even seeing 5. So I'll give the Pacers their flowers. To me, though, this is potentially what we're going to remember as sort of the pinnacle of a rough time in the NBA. And I hope I'm wrong about this, but what stands out to me here is, how, and if this comes off sounding like the Grinch who stole the NBA, you can cut me out later on this because
Mr. Grinch.
I can't stress enough. I don't want an injury to ever be taken as anything other than unfortunate. But with that being said, the Tyrese Halliburton injury, which so many people are quick to put an asterisk on this thing, so many people are what if he had stayed healthy? To me, the bigger problem is we are in such a what have you done for me yesterday, world. Not even what have you done for me lately,
Facts.
And Halliburton was being targeted as the face of the league when he upset the Knicks as he was making his run through the East. This is a dude who did not even make the All-Star game.
Don DeMarco.
We had just anointed this guy, and we are so quick to change the face of the NBA from minute to minute, from week to week. And he just gets injured, and now we're not even going to see the guy until late 2026 if we're lucky. And so, in a world where I know they love this idea of the second apron creating parity, and we have that stat: only 9 franchises won during David Stern's 30 years, or I think it's 8 during his 30 years, 9 during Adam Silver's 12 years. They promote parity like it's a good thing. But you need legacies, you need storylines, you need a reason to come back next year. Because right now the NBA is just a glorified March Madness. The regular season means nothing. And just like how we don't, I already forget who won the NCAAs this year. I only know because they talked about it during the draft. And I don't care about, it's Florida, by the way, if you don't remember. If you're listening going, wait, who was it?
Savage.
I don't care, right? I don't care about Florida next year.
Nope.
The same way I don't particularly care about the Pacers next year. And even if Halliburton had been healthy next year, even if the Thunder run it back, which they're going to, recent history says don't bet on them, right? We have a different champion every year. Yeah. And so this felt like the pinnacle of what really is a problem, which is we have no legacies, we have no storylines. You can go, this might happen to you in Nigeria, right? You go anywhere in the world, and if you say you're a Yankee fan, you're either welcomed with a hug or hatred, right?
Facts.
Yankees haven't won anything in 16 years, but that's the power of a legacy, whether they're winning or not, right? I'm not saying the NBA needs the Lakers to win 6 times a decade to be successful, but I'm saying you can't have this problem they have the last 7-8 years where, here are 2 new teams in the finals I don't particularly care about, can't wait for the draft. It's bad for the long-term health of the NBA, and unfortunately I'll remember this basically from when the Raptors won to when the Thunder won, as just sort of a curious bouncing ball of confusion in the NBA history that I'm hoping ends soon, and ideally the Thunder starting a legacy here could help.
It's your boy, U-Goboy, and my friends at New York Posse. They're gonna hook you up with some official gear. The Knicks are hotter than ever, and they're gonna get you right with some official snapbacks, beanies, official gear, official like tissue, baby. Hit that promo code below, 2024. Get 20% off on all New York Posse gear. Hit the link below and they're going to get you right. It's your boy, U-Goboy. Yahtzee.